tonight, we'll be discussing one of the most known and widespread cryptids. It has been called a government military experiment, an alien, a dinosaur, a humanoid creature, a robot, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been called the devil himself. In fact, this creature gets its name from its favorite prey. I'm, of course, talking about the El Chupacabra. I'm your host, Casey.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Jaw-Dropping Joe.
We should do something that was sucking.
That was the first thing that
Juicy
popped in
Joe.
my head. Jaw-dropping because the way you said that was kind of ominous. I don't know. I enjoyed the way you said that. So I was just like jaw-dropping. Also, I went to start
Jaw-dropping.
at Chupacabra stuff, and then I got
El
distracted.
Chupacabra, the goat sucker.
The goat sucker.
That's what it means.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Chupacabra literally means goat sucker. Chuper means to suck. Cabras means goats.
So,
Damn, you should call me a Chupacabra because fucking goats give the best head.
you'd be sucking
wait.
goat. If you...
Never mind. Yeah, that doesn't work. Hey, at least I kind of went a higher route.
So anywho,
Casey, why don't you go ahead and lay us on some Chupacabra facts?
well, I'm not. I'm just gonna. Well, they're like there's two different Chupacabras. There's the one that looks like a space alien critter, and there's one that looks like a wolf. There's a two. They do the same shit, but they're like
the one
have
I
different
always saw
appearances.
looks like a fucking gremlin. Or the one
Yeah,
that
see, that's the one that I always thought of too.
It's like it looks like a goddamn gremlin.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys. Somebody that's not used to dealing with tweakers seen a tweaker's dog, and they're like, "Holy shit, what is that thing?" You know,
Well,
you know
that's-
what I'm talking about? The tweakers have the weird little fucking mixed ass dogs that looks like some kind of weird wiry fucking wolf hybrid, eyes all popping out of its head. I'm talking about my mom's dog, of course. The fuck is that thing? And it's like humping a goat. So they're like, holy shit, it's a goat eater. It's something. It's a goat something.
Well, don't they drain the blood out of the goats? Is what it is, like a vampire.
Yeah, They heard about goats, cows, something else.
Any kind of livestock really, but I guess goats were their primary. I actually have a children's book for my daughter. It's called Chupacabra or something like that. But the whole thing, it's a Chupacabra that looks like the gremlin Chupacabra, not the wolf one. And he's hanging out with this goat thing, and it's a baby Chupacabra, and the goat's like trying to offer it different food. It's like, no, I don't want this. I want goats. And it's just a stupid little baby book.
Now, is this one of those gremlins that are made out of pure electricity from Gremlins 2?
Yes.
All the dumbass variations in that movie.
I guess it's really if you feed a tweaker's dog after midnight.
Okay, so here are the two different kinds. Sorry. So the first one is the one that we were talking about, the gremlin one. It stands up right on 2 feet.
Yeah.
Resembled a large reptilian. Has kangaroo like hind leg kind of deals, and has big red eyes.
Yeah.
And then the other version is a
I've seen drawings of
it's
them
a
where they
smaller
kind of
one
look
that
like
stood.
fucking Gremlin and Gollum mixed together.
Yeah.
Drawing. Yeah.
And then the other one, the other Chupacabra that's been reported is a smaller one, and it stands on all fours, and it looks like a canine, and that has like a hairless, leathery skin, but with like sharp razor teeth and sucking blood out of the livestock. So they prey upon goat, sheep, other domestic animals. I don't think they really went for cattle though.
I thought I seen a thing
Okay.
where they're like cattle mysteriously dropping or something.
Yeah, but why would I don't think a chupacabra that small can take on a full blown cow. Well, I don't know. Maybe a wolf can kill a cow, but I don't know because why would maybe that was just an alien and they just thought it was a chupacabra.
Or were you saying you didn't hear any stories about that, or you just didn't think? I had to step away because my kids are fucking going on full on rampage mode.
No, I was just saying they. I'm not sure because why? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. I digress. Let me get you some little background in this. So in 1975, a series of livestock killings were happening in the small town of Mocha, and they were attributed to the local legend of El Vampiro de Mocha, the vampire of Mocha. Initially, it was suspected that the killings were committed by satanic cults, and then they found more killings later around the island, and many farmers were reporting loss of life, and the animals that were found dead, they were reported to have blood, all their blood drained through them, and out of a couple small incisions, circular incisions on the neck.
Okay, it's in Argentina. And Corrientes is a large city in the northeast corner of Argentina. I might have said that name wrong. I don't know how you pronounce that. A rancher wants to know what killed 3 of his cows, removed their organs with clean cuts, and left no trace of blood. Argentina
Yeah,
has
see
a
that.
history of cattle mutilations that are blamed on Chupacabra because of similar circumstances.
See, I don't think that's chupacabra. That looks like more like alien to me. That sounds more alien if they're removing organs and shit. Because a chupacabra, it's not like this fucking thing's gonna be busting out his goddamn gloves and X-Acto knife to be eating these motherfuckers. He's just gonna go for it, you know? Why would he? Why would he take his time to remove organs carefully?
Oh, that's what
That
this
makes
image.
sense.
It looks like it's like an
Yeah.
alien
See.
Chupacabra. Yeah, I seen a video briefly about uh it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the
showing
one that
everyone a picture of a fucking alien lizard wolf thingy. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, but see, if that was a chupacabra, that would just attribute in my mind. That's more of a
Well, if
that's
they
more of an
believe
alien
Chupacabra
species to me. Like I feel like the more like the 4-legged chupacabra would make more sense, you know, as a Earth
than a fucking
critter.
extraterrestrial Chupacabra.
Yeah, well, that one looks like it's from another planet, and maybe that's what it was going on. Like the ones that were had the surgical, like the organs removed and stuff. Maybe that was from that chupacabra, but maybe the ones that were just like the drained of blood from the sucking. Maybe it was from the land the land cobra. Maybe a
Right.
chupacabra fucked a coyote in the Mexican desert, and
It's clear that Argentina has a predator problem, but these predators, they're a little they're not accustomed to what actual predators are on our planet. So they thought that livestock, because they had nice little gated communities, were were actual predators and were slaying them instead,
fucking
taking fucking organs as trophies. Can you imagine that one of them just
Hey,
takes a fucking goat intestines home, and they're just like, "Do you see this? It's one of Earth's biggest preys. It screams in an annoying fashion, and it lives between wooded bars. Wooded bars? It's yes. So they're obviously not in captivity. Anything that screams that loud can get through wood."
sounded like a horse donkey. I don't know.
And that is what a chupacabra is. That's what we've discovered here today. It's actually a horse donkey.
So
I imagine it has a horse
oh, you're
dick
good.
and a goat's
I was
chin.
just telling him about the. Well, I was just we just started discussing like the history of it. So I just went and talked about in 1975 there was a in the town of Mocha there was a a string of livestock killings that they was attributed to their local legend El Vampiro de Mocha, the vampire Mocha, and
Chocolate
but
coffee.
then
It was,
maybe and
dude. We already know what his actual name,
but
most commonly known as Count
that-
Chocula.
the animals that were found dead were found with blood drained from them from a series of small circular incisions. And then Joseph was talking about what the fuck are you talking about?
I brought up the Argentina thing. I don't know if you were here for that.
No, he wasn't here for that. That's why I was just trying to give him a little flash.
Okay. So there was some town in north something of a fucking Casey. You started recording, right?
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay. Yeah. There was some town in a farming town in north something of Argentina where cows kept disappearing, and it was like common. People thought it was a chupacabra, but I showed a picture. That's when I noticed you weren't there, actually.
Oh yeah, that's
The
what
picture was this alien-looking chupacabra thing. Like, it looked like an alien with spikes on its back, and it looked like kind of furry a little bit. So it was more alien in nature. But I think that's more on the chupacabra is an extraterrestrial kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was telling.
Cows are missing their organs perfectly, and like they were cut precise, and their organs ripped out, and
And that's what I was telling Joseph. If that was the case, and they were and then that critter was being blamed for it, that would make sense to me if it was an alien species. But then, like, because there's the two chupacabras, there's the 4-legged and the 2-legged one. The 2-legged one looks like a fucking lizard alien thing, and the 4-legged one looks like a rabid dog with mange and leather skin. But what's it called? I feel like there's two. Like there's like a space one, and then there's like a terrestrial one. And then that's when we were talking about, like, what if the chupacabra from space fucked one of the farm animals and made?
and then I said it's actually predator that's got its information wrong. Like, it thinks goats and cows are fucking predators on our planet because it's like, look, they live in nice gated communities. And so, and I made jokes.
And so now you're about caught up now. So the first attack attributed to the chupacabra happened in March 1995. 8 sheep were discovered dead in Puerto Rico, each had 3 puncture wounds in the chest area, and reportedly they were completely drained of blood.
Where were these are the original
This is the first one.
And wait, where did you say that was at?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay, I was wondering because I was like, why did they give it the name Chupacabra? Like, we know what it's
Well, yeah, it's a lot of the sightings are obviously in South America. I almost said Southern America, but I was like, that's not right.
No, dude, Southern America is where there's Chupacabra sightings, but they don't say anything because these rednecks fuck them and they call them lubricabras, and they just go to town on their dead bodies. Well, we ain't seen no creatures like that around here. Ain't that right, Meemaw? No, ain't no cute creature down here. We definitely don't call them lubricabras. Meemaw. Sorry.
I mean, there's been reports of chupacabras in Arizona and New Mexico, probably Texas.
Yeah, and Texas as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably lower.
I was gonna say anything probably close to the border.
Yeah,
I'm sure probably California too, like maybe San Diego area. I'm sure
actually,
you could probably
fun fact
one
about
up.
that, like, people don't really understand why Trump was trying to build that wall. It turns out since he was a small child, he always had a fear of chupacabras, so he was just trying to keep.
What
them
if, like, there was a giant breed of chupacabras just like forming up in South America right now, and Trump was trying to keep America safe because he wasn't trying to build no wall on the north side. He was just trying to get it on the south. He's trying to keep us safe, and then
well, yeah, think about it. Canada doesn't have an equivalent to chupacabra. If it did, it would only feed on maple syrup. And Canada,
yeah, right. They have those.
They're elusive creatures.
They have those moose up there that are giant.
Moosacabras? See, nobody told me. But no, like, originally,
these are the things we should be talking about, you guys.
His hats weren't supposed to be MAGA. They were supposed to be MAXA. They were supposed to be Make America Chupacabra Safe Again. And they just took it to a racist level.
There was a misprint. There was actually supposed to be the C on there, but but he already drummed up billions and billions of them, and
actually, that'd be a great movie.
Didn't want to have to pay for it.
It would take.
That would actually be a good movie.
It would take place in the Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter universe, and it would be Trump protecting the world from chupacabras.
You know that Abraham Vampire Slayer movie? I turned it on because I was like, oh, this is gonna be a stupid movie, but I'm sure I'm gonna get some good laughs out of it. It was actually a decent movie. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
Because people, I've never
Vampire Hunter.
It.
Yeah, or no, Vampire Slayer or whatever.
Yeah,
wasn't it Slayer?
Very good. I don't know.
Yeah,
he has a silver coated axe.
Isn't it based off of a?
That was an amazing
based off of true events.
Because I thought it was going to be stupid, and I watched
it. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, every president that's indicted into every president that is sworn into the Oval Office is actually a hunter of some kind of beast. Like Trump had the chupacabra, but it dates way back to George Washington fighting fucking, god damn it, I lost it. Beetle. God damn it, the bear bugs. Back in the day, George Washington fighting bear bugs. Is that what they're called?
What are bear bugs?
It's a D&D thing. I thought they were called bear bugs. I'm botching this joke.
Oh, I'm not super savvy on the D&D. I've only been playing as long as I've been doing it with you guys.
Oh, bugbear. Okay. Let me rephrase that. It dates way back to George Washington fighting off bugbears. A bugbear. No, and I'm not too savvy with it either. That's what a bugbear is. We were playing.
I don't know. I don't think George Washington can take that home thing now. Teddy Roosevelt, though.
Yeah,
he'll get that motherfucker.
I don't know. Hamilton seemed like he could handle clubs, just not guns. Was he the one that died in the duel? See, now I'm botching shit even more.
We had a president die in a duel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what a savage beast! Was he president when he died too, or was he after he was out of his presidency he died? I wish he could duel people these days, man. That'd be so fucking awesome.
Burr slays Hamilton in a duel. A duel held in Weehawken, New Jersey. Vice President Aaron Burr fatally shot his longtime political antagonist Alexander Hamilton. Yeah. So
he was president.
The vice president shot Hamilton.
But was Hamilton president at the time when he shot him?
Oh, dude, I can't remember history class. Well, you guys,
Typical.
Everybody doesn't take Biden seriously, but Biden's been fighting rates and shit his entire life, and now he's being mind controlled by one. That's why nobody can understand him.
I don't like any presidents. They're all fucking
give the
losers.
Ghostbusters credit. All right, I'm just kidding. No, presidents are fucking pieces of shit. Biden's just, he doesn't have the fucking the brain capacity to pretend to not be a piece of shit.
The mental facilities.
Okay.
The faculties, I mean.
So Biden has the lowest acceptance rates of any president in U.S. history. And
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, and so he's trying to do something. I don't know if you guys seen this. He made a promise if he gets reelected, he's going to overturn every state's ban on abortions and shit. I was like, wow, he's going for the Hail Mary, huh?
No, he is literally deducing his next run into one issue.
Yeah, he's literally
like Annie Edison.
Yep. So a few months later, after the initial attacks were reported in August, an eyewitness named Madeline Chelino reported seeing a creature in Puerto Rican town of Canavasas, where as many as 150 animals and pets were reportedly killed. So I didn't know this, that a Puerto Rican comedian and entrepreneur, Silberto Perez, is credited with coming up with the name Chupacabra soon after the first incidents were reported. So that's cool. I didn't know that.
Of course, a comedian would come up with goat sucker.
In 2019, a video recorded by Mundo Avani, I don't know how to say that, showed the results of a supposed attack on chickens in the Oh, man, dude, I am horrible. Anyway, somewhere in Puerto Rico, I can't say the name, nor do I want to attempt it because it's a long one. And so there's a video out there. Have you guys seen the Chupacabra videos?
No.
No.
Oh, it's crazy because I feel like you guys both know how to use YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't.
You guys knew this was coming
For a whole week.
That's the
Joseph
guy.
actually asked me today. He's like, we're doing it on the Chupacabra, right?
I fucking forgot. Back to the
That video just looked like a black bear. I don't know what video I'm looking for.
Have you guys seen the other Chupacabra? How they say it looks?
No, other than that alien drawing from the Argentina stuff.
So this is the four-legged one right here.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, so that's a four-legged one. And Joe, are you seeing it?
Hold on, let me. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you sent it to us.
Oh no, I was just showing you. But that's the four-legged one right there.
I always thought they had like bigger front legs and smaller hind ones. I don't know why.
No, it has the bigger hind legs, so it can jump away faster.
Oh yeah. I just flipped that. Yeah, that makes more sense. It was the kangaroo legs. That's right, dude. So
yeah, but they both kind of have like the kangaroo hind legs. Like even the upright one has like the weird leg, like back bend leg thing. I don't know.
Like
kangaroo shit.
I just pictured one getting caught eating. There was one like sucking off a goat, sucking all the blood out of the goat.
Sucking off a goat.
And then a guy's just like, hey. And then it turns around hella fast and looks at the guy and then just fucking hops away like a kangaroo hella fucking fast. Get back here, you fucking.
Like when it's hopping like this, it's like jumping side to side.
Yeah, just back and forth like it's ready to fucking fight, and then it takes its front paw and does the fucking Bruce Lee nose rub thing. It gets ready to start doing Jeet Kune Do. And then it just bounces off instead of fighting because it knows it can't take on a large creature like a human. It's like,
do you have a link for that 2019 video?
I don't have time to precisely cut out its organs. Wait, what?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here let me
I was looking for it, but I don't know.
This is actually related to this sort of. There's that Workaholics episode where they're cleaning out their pool, and there's a dead animal that's fucking a dead dog that drowned in their pool.
Oh yeah.
And he's all saying, yeah, it's a Chupacabra. They end up throwing it in the courtroom at a fucking fan, and it splatters everywhere. That episode actually has the Black Keys in it. We were talking about the Black Keys last week when we were playing Call of Duty.
So most people report seeing these chupacabras. They say that they're fierce, but they're not big. They say they're no larger than an average sized dog. The descriptions obviously vary. We've already talked about a little bit about both, but
do they enjoy peanut butter as much as the average sized dog does?
Yeah. And especially if it's on Matthew's penis. And
that was the friend I was asking for.
But the similarities between the two chupacabras is they both have red eyes and they have large fangs.
Please refer to it at the same time as the tubacabras.
The chupacabras. Some of them. So the ones that walk on two legs, they have the lizard skin, and then the four-legged are the like more leathery hair skinned. But this is funny for you, Joseph, because I forgot about this. They said that the two-legged chupacabra hops like a kangaroo too. So if it were to run away, it would hop away.
Hey, what are you doing near my goat? And it fucking just looks up like a deer in headlights for like 2 seconds, and then starts hopping away as the fucking shotgun rounds are fucking flying.
And he's just like just dodging them. Can't get me, motherfucker.
I had heard like from a show like a long time ago that the chupacabra, the way it hunts, is it emits a sound that knocks out its prey.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Ooh, that'd be dope. That'd be kind of scary. But like there's
Like
never
a
like
low,
any
like a low
chupacabra attacks
sound,
it
like a rumble.
during
Well, then
like to
it would be
humans though.
super
So
smart and then precisely know where its organs are to slice it open and slurp out their intestines like spaghetti noodles and then just take off. Like they only go after that. And just go off. Mm. Hey, that's a good reminder too. I forgot about the thing in Preacher where Tulip siphons the gas with the intestines.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Show really was pretty edgy.
I also heard that it's been speculated that the four-legged one is not really a chupacabra. It's like a hybrid of a wolf and a dog that's hairless.
yeah, they're so some of the what's it called? Let me tell you the story about this mayor that was just driving in town. So there's a bunch of chupacabras. Well, not a bunch of chupacabras, but there's chupacabra scare and motherfuckers, livestock dying everywhere. And then the mayor of this town, he had it. He was determined to get this chupacabra. Motherfuckers driving around in the back of a pickup truck with a giant cross, driving through town with a goat in a cage behind it, trailing behind him to try to lure this chupacabra out. This mayor was determined to kill this motherfucker. What was your original question? I forgot.
What was your original question before I brought up this trailing of a goat?
What did you say?
Mine
Yes.
or Joe? Oh.
I forgot where I was trailing off to. That's why I asked. I need to gather my thoughts.
I'd heard that the four-legged one has been like confirmed, or it's been.
Oh yeah, okay,
that-
so that's where you were. Okay, so after that, well, that wasn't really important. That little, I just want to give you a little tidbit. I mean, it was important for the story on podcast, whatever. But anyway, so there was a group of fellers. They saw the chupacabra. They shot it, and then they went after it, and then well, I guess a couple days later, they ended up finding this critter on the ground, but they took a sample of it or whatever, sent it in, and it came back as coyote mixed with wolf. Now, and that's what a lot of them attributed to, because a lot of them, when they get the mange, you know, all their fur comes off, and then their skin gets hardened from being exposed and shit, and then they start looking like leathery fucking nut sacks running around sucking blood out of critters. No, but that's why I don't believe there's a like a terrestrial chupacabra, if you will. I feel like, if anything, I don't feel like there's a four-legged one. That doesn't.
The ones that
I don't think that one's out there. But like the alien one, that one makes the most sense to me, because a wolf's not going to just come in and suck the blood out of a fucking animal. It's going to
It's just
going
gonna
to
eat
tear
it.
that
It's gonna eat
bitch
the
up, you
organs.
know? And you can tell the difference between that. And so if the chupacabra, maybe that's a breed of alien, you know, or a species of alien, not a breed or something. And it's just coming down
or an
here.
alien experiment that bred.
Well, I got a conspiracy. I got a little conspiracy that people believe about the.
I mean, we believe that
thing.
mosquitoes.
But like, I feel like
blood.
if
Can't
it's
there be a large mammal that sucks blood. I don't know. Maybe.
Right, what did you say, Joseph? I didn't hear what you.
I mean, it's not too crazy like to comprehend something like that, because I mean, like mosquitoes and like bugs will suck blood. What's to say there's not like a fucking a mammal that sucks blood, like just a fucking.
Well, see, I would hop on it if there wasn't like every fucking report of a chupacabra and they go shoot it and then it comes back as a coyote mixed with a wolf.
That makes a lot. That makes a lot more sense. I mean, honestly, if it's
That's why I was like, that's why I'd attribute it to more of an alien kind of thing, you know, because I don't know. Like if someone never shot anything, if someone never had like sent in proof, I'd probably believe it more, honestly.
they're actually space rock.
Yeah, because they've proved one of them wrong. It seems like, at least in
Well,
that
it's like
area.
4 or 5 of them. This lady spent. Okay, so
But they
this
proved
lady
one
killed-
version of it wrong. It seems like.
They they what's it called? This lady, she ended up going on like this TV show, and the show ended up spending like $2,000 to get the DNA tested for this for the
Mhm.
chupacabra that she claimed that she shot. Anyway,
Yeah.
she sent it in, or they sent it in, and it came back, and it was like a Mexican coyote or something like that, you know. And then she didn't believe the results herself, so she ponied up the money herself and sent it to another lab, and it came back as coyote and wolf. But I guess there's like a trait in one of the wolves or whatever, so it makes it so it comes back weird because of like an ancestral thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's take a break for a minute. Thank you for tuning in to the Conspiracy Outpost. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this episode about the edited chupacabra.
Dude, so apparently some like university professor has been like, yeah, pretty much all chupacabras that look like dogs. He said all chupacabras, but he's just talking about this one thing. He's like, are coyotes or wolves with a parasite?
Well, yeah, that's why I don't believe in the 4-legged one, but I get behind the 2-legged one. That's why I don't like.
Oh, I'm sure you do get behind it. Right.
Oh
behind
yeah,
it.
I do. With them hind legs, I just grab them up and just fucking go to town, boy. Let me tell you.
Are we back in it right now? Because this
Yeah.
is very good talk for the pod.
Yeah. We jumped back in when I just started talking. But get back to this goat sucker.
The goats.
God, buckle down. We're gonna be having a guest soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been kind of drifting off a lot more lately, haven't we?
Look at this chupacabra.
Dude, if that thing attacked, that looks like a character from Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Salem Witch Trials, we were drifting off a lot, but dude, we had a lot of great content in there that was slightly on subject.
Yeah, I think we do a good job, and sometimes it feels like we're not. But
this one is just like it's hard to talk about because like
it's one of those.
It's like talking about Bigfoot, except that Bigfoot's bigger. Like it's a bigger crypt. Like
yeah,
he's not
in
in
little,
not not in size, but in like notoriety. Bigfoot's bigger. You know,
and in
there's
subject,
Bigfoot legends all around the world. The chupacabra is only in like one fucking area.
Yeah,
you
in
know,
Germany they call it Das Cabra.
Well, not all species are worldwide though. So look at this,
canceled.
Mike. So here's a.
Oh yeah, that looks more like it.
Okay, so now have you seen Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell in it?
Yes.
So let me show you this.
They 100% look like those fucking creatures from Land of the Lost.
They do.
And that's what they actually are. That's what the chupacabras are. It's just those creatures from Land of the Lost. And unfortunately, because the land was lost and only Will Ferrell has been there, not just Will Ferrell.
Not Will Ferrell. Danny McBride went there, and whoever that chick actor is. Give me your best. Give me your best Owen Wilson. Wow.
Before that,
Wow.
this is a very good.
Wow.
This is actually a very important question.
I want to hear yours.
Who do you think's more? Oh, mine. Wow.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Wow. So you just sit around here all day and wow, look at those titties. They're magnificent.
There was a
That's pretty
there was a
good.
there was a space article that I read earlier. It was about one of the pictures.
That's staying in the pod. That's
One of the pictures. This is why one of the pictures were like this, like, oh, give your best Owen Wilson wow to this beautiful sight. That's literally what their headline was for their fucking picture of this space object.
Damn.
Anyway, what were you saying, Joe? Sorry.
Oh, my. Well, that should stay in the pod. But I mean, before that, who do you guys think is a more attractive man, Luke Wilson or Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson.
Maybe if he fixed his nose.
I think.
I feel like his nose gives him character.
Luke Wilson, when he was
like
young,
looking at it.
Like if he was
Luke
gonna eat your
Wilson-
asshole, you know, you want that nose up there.
I think Luke Wilson just a little bit, but now he just looks like a stepdad kind of figure, and I think that's because I seen him in he's in God damn it, what's her fucking name? Stargirl.
I only
He's the
ever
stepdad
remember
guy. I
Luke
was like,
Wilson in
yeah.
Idiocracy.
You don't
That's like
remember him in
Yeah.
that '70s show? He's
Yeah, he's
Kelso's
oh
older
yeah, he
brother.
Casey
was.
Kelso.
Oh
He's
yeah, that's
Kelso's
right.
older brother. Yeah.
Casey
But
Kelso.
like
Casey
when I think
Kelso.
of him though,
Yeah, he's
that's what
got the
I
same
always
name
think
as
of is
me.
Idiocracy.
Casey, have you ever slept with a woman named Casey?
No, I tried. Oh, believe me. I've actually
Believe me, I've
that's
tried.
been my pickup line with him. I'm like, yeah, okay, so this I'm not. I know it's gonna sound kind of douchey, but I was like, I've always wanted to fuck someone with the same name
What
as
do you
me.
say we do some things that are possibly illegal in a lot of Puritan places? It was some Casey on Casey crime, if you will. That's what we're gonna do here
You
today.
start like you guys are fucking.
I'll
You
show
start
you
saying
a
like,
devil's
"Oh
teeth.
Casey, oh Casey," and
Okay.
she's getting into it. And you're like, "Not you, bitch. I'm talking to myself."
Okay, you're all looking in
Shut
the
up.
mirror. You're all doing the American Psycho, looking in the mirror, flexing. Okay. God, you're so tight, Casey, and you're talking about your bicep. Oh,
I mean, I have said if I did see a like if I had a time travel person like if I had a time travel Casey come into my timeline, I would go and I'd fuck myself just to say
yeah,
I did it.
and then for once, you can make
Is
you
that
guys.
gay or
You
just
can make
intense
each other.
masturbation?
You can
I
make
think
each
that's just
other.
I think that's just like intense masturbation at that point.
You can make each other come at the same time, and it'd
Yeah.
be the first time you can say two Caseys have come.
It'd be hella meta.
That's gonna be a. Oh man, what do you? If it was 4 cases, it'd be fucking perfect. It'd be like a quad Casey come, even though it's a Q, but it still does the K.
It'd be a cross cum.
It'd be a cross come.
Do you have any more info on Chupacabra?
Oh, the El Chupacabras. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Exile the
We're
thing
supposed to
that
be
you-
talking about that, and we're not. We keep getting off. We're off track.
So let me tell you about this.
Look, they're cooking hot peppers out there, and I'm breathing like spicy air. I mean,
Was this
like,
thing
it's
from
not
Princeton
amazing, but-
that you sent me, Casey? Is that what it says? Princeton.edu?
I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I just clicked on a
Man.
link and sent it to you. Anyway, some of the chupacabra descriptions, you know, how they look like aliens and shit, like we've discussed a little bit.
Yeah.
The people claim that they're escaped pets of actual alien visitors, so they're not even like
Okay.
sentient, kind of. They're pets
I like.
of.
I like this. I like this one.
So, or they say they're escaped genetic experiments. So
I can believe both, but I like the alien pet theory more.
yeah, that'd be
The
dope.
poor motherfucker lost his dog. Can't even put up signs for it.
Dude, he's been going from galaxy to galaxy to trying to find this motherfucker. Because it's not like the dog. It's not like he saw the dog all the time in the spaceship. You know, he'd go and do its own thing.
Yeah,
on its
just
own
fucked off
course.
one day. Just accidentally fell out.
Yeah, he thought everybody there was a malfunction on the ship because he counts everybody who comes in and out.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
goes into
everybody
the
was
into the dog kennel room thing. He's like, Choopy, 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 Choopy. And just Choopy. It's like, where the fuck did you go? Okay, seriously, if you're chewing something up, Choopy, I swear to God. Searching. It's like, if you're shitting somewhere. And then that's
Better
when
not
the
be my
panic
fucking
sets in.
goat. Better not have my goat in your mouth again.
And he's like, oh no, I lost Choopy.
They also say
Some people say they're
it could be a
shapeshifter.
vampire. Oh,
What?
I didn't know that. Tell
Let's
us
hear
about
that.
The shapeshifter. Oh, see, I just fucking popped up on this here. Hold on here. You go ahead and say what you're saying, Casey, and I'll see what I can see here.
Oh, they just they attribute chupacabras are like a not like an intelligent like vampire, but like a vampire breed of creature.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It
Sucking
is
blood.
it's a
Vampires.
conscious creature, but it doesn't have like it wouldn't make a tool. It's not smart like that. It's like an animal.
Unless it was.
You really think?
But I don't think so. I don't think so because why would you keep killing creatures in the same area? if you were smart enough. Like if I needed to live, like if I was an alien and I crash landed or whatever, and I found some food, I'd take food from this farm, but I wouldn't leave the evidence there. I'd just take the whole goddamn sheep with me.
I don't
just
know.
drag
Why
that
is
motherfucker
it
away.
that like back in the day and shit, when people would steal like chickens from a farm, they'd keep going to the same fucking farm because it's nearby. It's convenient. So that people do that, and yes, people are fucking stupid, but people are also smart, smarter than an animal. Well, some people.
Okay, so
I'd
it's
like to say
basically-
most, but working in fucking retail and shit like that has really, really, really made me think that a lot of people are way dumber than it appears.
It's just people believing that since the first sighting of one, the appearance varied and everything. So this was just a theory.
Maybe it's
saying
just
that,
fucking a whole bunch of earth animals and you're seeing different variations.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just possibly a
Just going to
shapeshifter
town
because
on all the
they keep
dogs,
saying-
wolves, and
yeah, similar fucking
boa constrictor. I
features,
don't
but
fucking know.
swapping around. Oh, this one's got feathers. Oh, this one's got spikes. Oh, this
See,
is just
fucking
fire.
chickens.
Uh,
Fucking chicken fucker.
a large cat. They were likened to the way in which a large cat, such as a mountain lion, would stalk its prey. That's just like one little line. But no, it'd be funny. It's like a fucking what's that movie? Splice.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just like it's adapting to different fucking things and everything. It's like evolving.
that would be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just like a creature that's been evolving for fucking decades.
Like
But it still eats the same shit, but its appearance fucking just evolves wherever it's at. Like it just adapts everything. It's like Darwin from X-Men.
there's a creature in Doctor Who that's kind of like that. For every species that they conquer, they take on characteristics of that species until they get to the point where their own like oil that they secrete is toxic to them from the pure form.
When was the
'Cause
last
they've changed
fucking
so much.
sighting of a chupacabra? I mean, maybe it killed itself.
Maybe.
I mean, that would be an interesting thing. It just it rapidly like evolves to its fucking surroundings or stuff that it eats. Yeah, and it fucking yeah. Because there's so many different fucking variations.
Dude, I think it's kind of cool that all the reports though, there's still one thing that it has in common, and it's that it has like a sucker tongue thing. Like it leaves circular marks where the blood drain spots are.
Dude, if I ever do that comic I was talking about like basically like essentially the clerks thing, it's like they run into a chupacabra in their dumpster and they're like, the fuck is that? And it's like eating it looks at a rat and then a little mosquito thing comes out of its mouth when it opens it and starts sucking on it and they're like, ah. And then it looks at them and it goes, "Rah!" And then it fucking hops off like a kangaroo. But can you imagine if you see like it's got a little like mosquito sucker in its mouth instead of how the fucking xenomorphs had the little mouth?
Oh yeah.
That would be creepy as fuck. My kid is up to no good. You guys, I think there's a chupacabra in my house.
You fed it after midnight. That's a problem.
It's sucking my patience dry. What it's doing.
Why is it that the fucking like when you see drawings of the chupacabra, yes, it does look like the creature from Land of Lost. Also looks like the goddamn swamp thing, but it looks
That's what I
like
was
a
saying too. It looks like a fucking swamp monster.
yeah, it looks like a cross between fucking Gollum and fucking
The creature
Gremlins.
from the deep. Oh yeah.
Like they're fucking like I had never heard of the fucking kangaroo legs until you brought it up. They've
I didn't
always
know
been like super wiry, kind of looking like fucking the werewolf from Harry Potter.
They look more aquatic, if anything.
They're just fucking
Like the
chilling
water
it-
and land based
yeah.
creatures,
just chilling in the Rio Grande, coming out, sucking some
Yeah.
goats off, and going back.
That's why you're not supposed to drink that water because they're out there shitting in it.
God damn.
Man, I wish the chupacabra would come suck me dry. God damn.
Oh God.
Fucking obliterate me. Please. No,
See, I was about to make a joke about what you told
It
me
was-
earlier because of that. I was like,
It was you guys Chuba slabra.
the Chupacabra.
Ooh, a goblin. Gabra. Damn, I can't even say it. Chuba slobber.
Oh, I don't think we ever said this. The witnesses say that the Chupacabra leaves like it has like a sulfur like smell to it, so it's
Oh,
unpleasant.
like
to them.
demons in Supernatural.
Oh, so it's Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler
Yes.
leaves sulfur?
The smell. That might have just. I think it's in the comics.
Hmm.
But yeah, he leaves like a brimstone type of whatever like thing when he travels. Nightcrawler, when he teleports, he's jumping into another dimension and then jumping back to ours. Like, but it's such at a split second. But his dad's a demon in the comics, which is actually in the X-Men Origin movie, Azazel or whatever. That's his dad in the comics.
Azazel?
Azazel, yeah, whatever. That's his
a demon,
dad.
yeah.
Yeah, that's his dad, and Mystique's his mom in the comics. So, yeah, so he's actually part mutant and then part demon from an alternate
That's pretty dope.
reality. When
He's lucky he doesn't
teleporting-
transfer to that fucking Cyclops dimension.
Yeah, when he teleports,
Done.
he's for a split second. I think jumping in the dimension his father's from.
Is it so kind of like I know it's DC, but like Raven.
Oh yeah, how that whole thing. Yeah, essentially.
So, you guys want to hear some funny stuff?
Yes.
So, some people believe that the animal alien hybrid is a crossbreed created by scientists at NASA, and when they were doing it, the creature escaped, and that's what happened to it.
Let me
Why
guess.
is
It
that
originated in Roswell.
No,
That's the Southwest.
South America,
Puerto Rico.
probably.
Hmm.
I think it was Puerto Rico. Actually, is where the first report came from. Yeah,
Yeah.
Puerto
It was
Rico.
actually the actual first report is really when the Roswell incident happened. A little fucking rock was left, and then a little small cat animal fucking sniffed the rock, and it got morphed into this thing, and it's been bouncing around ever since.
What the fuck?
There's some people believe that it's a genetically modified vampire bat.
Like Morbius. Yeah, he's genetically modified himself from a vampire bat.
I like the fucking idea
Did
of
it?
Morbius more than I like the fucking character.
The
Especially
execution.
Jared Leto. I'm just kidding. The idea of him. Just in
That was
general.
just they had the opportunity to make a really good movie there, and then they just didn't.
Yeah, they bombed it. I much rather prefer
The story, the story sucked.
Spider-Man
It was
where
too
they-
one-dimensional.
where they avoided blood and made him just suck blood through his little anuses on his hand. I prefer
What?
that one over Jared Leto. He had in the Spider-Man cartoon, he just has little little buttholes on his hands that he sucks blood with. Or it's not blood, he sucks plasma with. They don't say blood. He sucks
Yeah.
plasma out of people with it.
Matt Smith did pretty good in that.
I didn't actually watch it. I just the trailers look like they could have done a good job, but then it also looked like they chopped together some of the best parts, except for that we're Venom thing. And it's like whatever. It's like, dude, that's not even funny. It's not a great callback to anything.
Yeah, I watched Morbius when it went on Netflix, so not that long ago.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I haven't fucking watched it yet. That's one.
Just
of the
give it a
movies-
watch. It's not terrible. It's actually
Yeah,
pretty
it doesn't
good.
look like
It's
it's
worth a
hella-
watch.
Yeah, it doesn't look terrible, but it also looks like, and I don't even know actually at this fucking point of things, the MCU could do a better job. But honestly, I don't know because they've been doing a lot of garbage things lately. But yeah, anyways, Chupacabra.
Yes.
He's actually Morbius's pet.
Yeah.
He just goes around sucking fucking goats.
Yeah, Morbius is actually really pissed because he didn't name it Chupacabra. That's not its name.
Yeah, his
He
name
called
is
it Little Baby
Morbicabra.
Morbin Time.
Yeah, little baby Morbin time. It's Morbin time. He would sick it on goats and everything. He'd be like, "It's Morbin time."
So that is Chupacabra. It's been spotted in Puerto Rico. We've talked about, but it's gone all the way up as far as Oregon in Klamath Falls. We've had some sightings.
Really?
in Miami, Florida, and then in Chile. That's how he's not Chile. Chile and Mexico, obviously, because those are in South America. And but yeah, I didn't know about the Oregon one or the Florida one. That's pretty wild to me.
Yeah,
Those
except for
motherfuckers-
Florida's
good.
probably just a tweaker, just
Yeah.
crawling,
If
sun
they're in
baked
Florida,
fucking
then
human.
they should be in like all those islands off the coast of Florida, or around Florida.
Like the Keys.
Yeah, Jamaica and shit. The motherfucker just swam on over.
And it was well known that a fucking monster revved up Kyle seen a chupacabra, and he referred to it as a chupacabrage, and it fucking just wrecked his house.
Bro.
He said, "It's like, did he hurt anybody?" It's like, no, but he sucked my monster supply dry.
And he broke all my drywall before I could get to it.
We were just trying to listen to some Green Day, and he fucking came in and busted in some My Chemical Romance in the room. The mood
Are
was
those Chad
ruined,
band?
bro.
Or are those Kyle bands?
The Green Day the Green Day thing. I don't know about the My Chemical Romance. That was just the first band. that popped in my head
Whenever I think of
afterward.
like a Kyle band, I think of like Limp Bizkit or Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, actually,
Limp Bizkit for sure, like a
Limp Bizkit,
douchebag
I was gonna
band.
say Limp
Even though
Bizkit
I
is
like
a
both
super
those
accurate-
bands,
Yeah,
but
it would be a more
like a
fucking-
real like douchebag band.
Fuck.
We were sitting there listening to 30 Seconds Mars, and the Chupacabra came in, he came in, wrecked the whole drywall like the Kool-Aid Man, and he came in blasting an audio version of Morbius. It just brought down the mood, bro.
So,
There.
Mr. Everyone, the Chupacabra also has a close relative that's here in the United States. It's besides
one called?
Joseph's mom's muff.
Now
We are-
that's a muffacabra. That is actually it stands. Wait, is cabra a goat?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That muff cabra is actually puss eating goat.
No, but so in the United States, where the closest relative to it is the Jersey Devil.
Oh, yeah.
Are we actually?
Okay, I've
doing
heard
one
of the
on
Jersey Devil.
Yeah,
Lord,
we'll have it. I think we're gonna do an episode on it. I don't think it's on this season, but maybe next season. We'll see. But
Let's hear a little
the
bit
Jersey-
about the Jersey Devil, though.
The Jersey Devil is said to stalk its prey by night. The creature has goats or a horse's head, has a
I've been heard the
snake-like
tramp-
tail, hooved legs, and wings like a great bat. Let me show you
Yeah,
what this thing
What
looks
the
like.
It's been-
fuck? That does not sound like a chupacabra.
It's been heard to.
Well,
to prance on
chupacabras are
people-
supposed to, there's a
Dude, that's
description
a
of
demon. That is
People
a
have-
fucking demon.
People have heard it prancing on their roofs.
But-
Did
so
you see
a
that?
chupacabra, there's a description of it. They're said to have bat wings as well, so
Oh.
that's why they. Joe, did you see the picture or no?
Yeah, I did.
That just looked like a fucking illustration of like a demon.
But yeah, so that's why.
I guess that's why it's called the Jersey Devil. It looks fucking demonic.
yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's funny. So I was watching Lucifer. He's like, I don't know where these. He's like, the goat thing. You know, when he's like, I don't know why everybody attributes the devil with a goat. But it was because of what the fuck's the brother's name? Can't think of it. Amenadiel.
Yeah.
He's the one who spread the rumor.
I haven't watched that in a while. I never finished that.
I was gonna say, let's wrap up the pod and then we can bullshit for a little bit. That's all good.
So, dog.
Well, we also the Jersey Devil, so if they are actually fucking related, that's gonna be fucking dope.
So,
Go ahead,
what are you
Mike.
guys' thoughts on El Chupacabra? We've heard some stuff. We've been getting very distracted. But
No, well, this one's kind of a more of a free, open topic anyway. It's not really like
Yeah.
a real structured one. Like, I mean, we got into a little bit of the details. We got some
yeah,
accounts,
there was a
but
lot of personal stories that came up there that I got cut out. So.
Yeah.
but yeah, but
Mostly
for
because we
as the
can't talk about
Chupacabra
other people's
itself,
shit. So
I don't think there's a four-legged Chupacabra per se. I think there's only the two-legged Chupacabra, and I don't think it's a terrestrial creature. I think it came from outer space, if there is one out there, which I hope
So,
there is, because I would love.
do you
some.
think this is something that is in line with the other creature we talked about not too long ago?
The Jersey Devil.
No,
the
being
Jersey Devil?
being the zombie werewolves, the interdimensional zombie werewolves from outer space.
What was
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's 100% a part of that group. Skinwalker.
Yeah.
The interdimensional.
It's all the
werewolf
same
outer
dimension,
space.
same
Yeah.
same universe.
Oh no, dude, they are 100%, and this is a fact. They're pets. They're interdimensional werewolves from outer space pets. Pow pow.
Yeah, that's the only one, because it would have to. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It has to be alien, because I
Bye.
don't see a four-legged creature surgically taking out like organs and just devouring them. And
Yeah, but what about the reports of it just having a sucker, not taking out organs? But
But
then
even
again,
so, but like even a wild dog, like I guess if it was vampiric, but still though, I still don't think that it would just do the because
and then with a lot of
a dog would have, like 'cause it
animals,
would
they will
bite down
eat the
with its bottom.
organs.
you know like when you're a vampire, like your teeth. I don't know.
No,
Maybe
it has like a tongue thing that comes out like alien with a sucker. There's a perfectly round circle around the suck point.
Yeah, like a mosquito.
Oh yeah, that's right. Huh.
Yeah.
What do you call that? The thing the mosquito has?
Oh, the blood dick. I mean,
Yeah,
what?
the blood dick, the BD, the blood dick that comes out and just sucks them dry.
Which is funny because dicks fill with blood, but this one just takes blood.
This one takes blood to fill its dick blood, and that's how it reproduces. It sucks itself. It sucks itself. It sucks the blood out of something to fill that up, like the goat, and then it turns around and fucks like a raccoon or something. And that's why it keeps changing shape and everything. It just randomly fucks something and spreads its seed after it sucks something else.
Joe, what were your thoughts on that Chupacabra?
Yes, our local skeptic for his report right now.
I mean, I don't really fucking.
Joe's a self-proclaimed cryptozoologist, so tell us,
Well,
Joseph.
cryptozoologist.
Well, I mean, I don't want to
Skeptic.
brag. Like, I'm not a type of person that brags about my sexual escapades, but I once fucked a Yeti. Let me say,
See this guy? Homeboy fucked a Yeti.
I fucked a Yeti, and that was
There he
the coldest.
goes.
That was the coldest man.
Yeah, there, you see
was
that?
The coldest man.
There he
pussy
goes.
I ever
Homeboy
fucked.
fucked a Yeti once.
That was.
That's
Let me
my
tell you
favorite. That's
something,
what
right?
I think. That or the
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings
Homeboy
thing
fucked
is
a
my
Martian.
favorite line from Clerks. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
See that? Homeboy
What
fucked
was
a
the
Martian
Clerks line? I
once.
can't remember it. There he goes.
Homeboy fucked a
Homeboy
Martian
fucked
once.
a Martian
The
once.
Martian, that's what it was. I was like, what the fuck was the line? I was like,
I'm
'cause I was
sorry,
gonna
I'm
say
sorry.
it, but I
And
just
then he
blanked
says
it. I
the
was like,
whatever, and then he says the whatever thing where he's just like or a vet or whatever the fuck he said. He's like, he's like, you know me, I love seals and shit, because he brings up seals so fucking much. He brought up in the first Clerks
Yeah.
where he's like, suck you to line up 3 other guys, make like a circus seal. And then the
Yeah.
Will Ferrell in Jay and Silent Strikes Back, he's like, told you he was gonna line us up like circus seals because he told them to get on their knees.
Yeah.
And then he brings that up again in Clerks too. It's like, I love seals and shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry I talked over you so much. I just wanted to get
No, you're fine.
Felt really
No, I
rude
mean,
afterwards.
I don't believe it would be extraterrestrial. If anything, it could be like some type of like breed of animal or something. If that, I mean, I don't really know. I'm kind
So
of
the report that it's a cross between a coyote and a Mexican wolf with a parasite of some kind that makes it bald. So you believe? Because that's been proven.
That one seems more like logical than fucking whatever. But I mean, the whole blood sucking fucking
That's where it gets weird.
that's where it gets fucking weird. And
Yeah.
then I don't know. I mean, I'm not too heavy in conspiracies and stuff, but I mean, this could just be chalked down to fucking a species that we haven't really fucking dealt with.
Well, that's
Nor
pretty much all
even fucking
cryptozoology. It's just
Yeah,
Speculation.
it's a lot
Yeah.
it's a lot harder of a fucking thing to actually kind of whatever.
any cryptozoology thing that has to do with something in the ocean, I immediately believe. I don't care if there's not really
Yeah.
any proof.
The only
So
thing
I'd
I
be
know
like,
is the
there's
mermaid thing.
there's
I don't believe
zebras
or-
with gills down there. I'll be like, I believe it.
I don't know. 'Cause
I don't
if
believe
'cause I
mermaid
believe
thing.
I believe
You
the
know?
center of the earth. Like I feel like that we have a hollow earth kind of deal going on because we don't know what's in down there, you know.
I do.
And who's to say
I
that
don't
there's not sea folk living in the ocean? Because we've only discovered what, like 3% of our ocean. Like we don't even know what the fuck's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't
There's
believe
probably
mermaids in
Atlantis
the-
down
I
there
don't believe
too.
mermaid. I don't believe mermaid shit in
Is
the
that's what we called our episode,
traditional-
right? Is Atlantis?
Yeah, because we were kind of
Yeah.
it was kind of how we're doing with this
It's kind
chupacabra.
of like Chupacabra. I fucking can't even talk. Chupacabra.
We
Chupacabra.
can't even chupacabra our stories right now.
You know what? We should have got. You know, we should have been drinking tequila first of all on this
I
episode.
wish I had some. I love tequila,
And actually, I was thinking about getting some this weekend too.
dude.
Like
The
a-
fucking what is that? I
Me
used
and
I
Anna
used
will drink fucking margaritas, but if we
Ca-
do that,
ca-
we won't go to sleep till
Casa Amigos or something like that. The George Clooney's tequila. Which one? What's that called? It's Casa Amigos or something like that,
It's
right?
called bat nipples.
If he came out with like a fucking drink called Bat Nipples, I'd drink it.
Dude, I
I'd
definitely
laugh
would
my
too.
ass off. He's like co-created with Schumacher.
Oh man.
It has all the great things that you love from Tim Burton's, but fucked up just a little bit.
It's like Tim Burton's, but at a higher alcohol content. Like, you gotta be
It's just
drunk
a
to
little
think
more
this is
fucked
good.
up.
And then when you're drunk enough to think that it's okay for you to play in this, you'll also think that you can play. After that, then you end up in. Oh man, see, I botched the joke. The guy that plays Robin is in a crime show.
Oh, but yeah, the whatever that tequila
He's
is
in
is one
he's
of my
in the show
favorite
with
tequilas.
Coolio.
I was in the Bay Area when I was working. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, what?
I fucking.
Oh, he was in a show with Coolio. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's
a crime
it's
show?
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah, I have no idea.
is it?
But the Casa Amigos stuff or whatever I'm thinking of, George Clooney's tequila, very fucking good. Expensive per bottle, not as expensive as a nice Patron.
Oh no, I was wrong. I said Coolio. Sorry, it's LL Cool J. Coolio is not. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I fucked
But
up. As soon as I started thinking about that, I was like,
this
oh,
tequila, I was in the Bay Area one time working on this fucking millionaire's house. There's this guy who was selling those bottles out of the back of his truck for $20 a bottle, which this shit's usually like $45. $30 to $45 depending on which one you get. But every bottle is $20, even the nice aged stuff. And oh yeah, look at that. And this guy's selling it out of the back of his truck is wanting $20 a bottle or something like that. And something to that extent. I don't remember the exact number. And it's like, oh shit. And my dad goes, I'll give you $100 for 8. And he's like, okay. Because like you're not gonna pass up $100 cash right there if you're selling probably stolen alcohol. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're all sealed, the labels are all good. And so we got a couple of the fucking reposados, we got a couple of each fucking one. And I had those in my room for a long time, and me, Matt, Nick, and Lyle. I don't know if you guys know Lyle. He's younger. Yeah. He was you know Lyle?
I met him before. Yeah, we went to some band at some like house, but it was like a popular.
Did Lyle make beats?
It was like Fruit Street or some shit like that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but,
There's a band playing there.
For a long time, we would just grab that and we would just take swigs out of it during practice. And dude, it was so fucking good. Yeah. What we're talking about. So I guess it's my turn to my thoughts on the Chupacabra. Chupacabra. Goat sucker.
The Chupacabra.
Yeah,
But
as
you
far as
can
the
suck a mean dick.
I am
Which is what
I'm
we should call
probably
the episode, by the way, Chupacabra.
you should just call it goat sucker. So I'm like in the same camp as you, as where the four-legged one, I really do think that one is probably just fucked up dogs, wolves, hybrid creature of those two aminals, coyotes, whatever. Because they do look like sick animals. You know, they're always skinny and lanky. They have a little bit of hair. There's pictures that I've seen where they have spikes on their back, but like if you're far away, it's blurry. You're checking a video camera. Maybe that's just the last little bit of hair left. And it's
both
all
both
tuffy.
descriptions have the
Tufty.
spikes.
Yeah, I know, but like with the four-legged one, like that could be like if there's only a little bit of hair left on the back.
Oh
it's
yeah, I
just
see
been
what you're saying.
Tufts
gotcha.
on a bad security camera or some shit. You know what I mean? It's
Gotcha.
understandable to think, oh, it's spikes because it's a chupacabra. And I've seen pictures of a
It's just a
chupacabra.
tweaker's dog that got loose when they're sleeping on the side of a building.
But as far as the other one, the one that looks like the swamp thing, I can believe, you know, a possible hybrid creature. I like the alien theory more though, because it seems pretty out of this world. The description of it, especially when I don't know if this one's true, but I read it somewhere or heard about it, where they emit a low frequency sound that knocks out their prey so that they can suck its blood without having to get into a fight.
Oh yeah.
Like that thing, like that seems like alien tech or some kind of alien thing.
I saw. I think Joseph brought that up earlier, but then, or maybe it was you. I don't remember who brought it up. Oh, okay, yeah. So when I was reading something and it said they hypnotize their prey, which is basically the same thing, you know. And
Hypnotoad.
yeah, basically. And I guess the effects are like if like when a rattlesnake, you know, uses their venom to subdue their prey so they can eat them.
It doesn't knock them out. It puts them into a catatonic state.
Yeah, so they're like, I guess you'd be aware, but you
I wonder
couldn't
if
do
it's
anything.
like some
a
weird
paralytic,
thing, like
a paralytic.
yeah, where it's like it's a slight seizure, just fucking puts them down, you know?
Yeah,
And then they go and suck the blood. I don't know.
it's like this.
It's an interesting concept, and it sounds very alien to me. To where I think it would be alien, or a creature that has been fucked with by an alien, or an alien pet.
Well,
But
because
definitely-
like, what brings me more to Alien always too is because like cattle mutilations, they're like so similar. Just because it's on a
Yeah.
smaller scaled animal, you know, what's the difference?
Night night.
Maybe the
Yeah.
motherfucker was feeling goaty that month, you know, like fuck, man.
Yeah.
Maybe he's tired of beef. Want to switch it up a little bit. Get some more
But yeah.
meat.
So that's my theory on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The Chupa is has to be extraterrestrial,
What do
or at least a
think
lost pet.
What do you think about that theory about it being an alien, Senor Joseph?
But it being
That's
an
better.
alien, to me, it's
Or
less-
something an alien fucked with?
maybe, but I don't know. The whole, a lot of extraterrestrial stuff seems more out there to me than just shit that happens here. I don't know. The way that Matthew was talking about it back with the Roswell one, I think.
Oh yeah.
About the alien travel. I don't know. I feel more heavily into that one, but I don't know. I mean, I say this like all the time. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about half the time. It just
That's the great thing about conspiracies. Nobody fucking knows
because
for
nobody
sure.
nobody really fucking knows.
Even
anything.
experts, they're like, yes, they have more
Yeah, I mean,
circumstantial evidence, and it's like,
kind of
cool, bro.
a laughable thing.
We're
when
on the
someone
same
gets
level.
when someone's an expert in a conspiracy, it's just like I'm an expert in something someone said is possible.
Yeah, it's
Like, it does-
being a cryptozoologist is about you know, as useful as getting a major or a PhD in women's studies.
You can
But they're
literally
more-
get a
they're more
certificate for
respectable than-
cryptozoology online. Like you don't
But
even have to go
they're-
to school for it. You just fucking
Yeah,
you just
but
write a paper.
they're more respectable than the people, dare I say, this again about the fucking robotic birds. I just like to bring that up all the time. There hasn't been real birds and blah 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 blah. There's a lot of out there conspiracies. A lot of conspiracies are fucking complete, and this is coming from someone who deals with weird shit on a fucking daily. God. But I don't know. I mean, anything's fucking possible. Nobody truly. I mean, I don't know. Anything's fucking possible. It's too out there for me for the whole alien thing. But it's like, what do I know?
Yeah, what do you know, Joseph? Tell us.
I mean, I have a master's degree in analology.
Oh, yeah, he
your
does.
Your mom was my teacher.
Joseph knows how to make your toes curl. We talk a lot about anal sex on our podcast.
We do. I think that's one of our main things. I mean, if we ain't talking about conspiracies, we're talking about butt sex.
I feel like we're like Pierce when he's like trying to do the jokes on the bad movies, and they're like, he really likes gay jokes. Anyway, thank you guys for listening into our scattered podcast of the Chupacabra. This is our final episode of our Spooktober episodes. Anyway, thanks for listening in. I'm your host, Casey.
Mike.
And I'm jaw dropping Joe.